Let's get ready for a nice workout. Hope you got some water and a towel. Take any modifications you need to, and any breaks as you need to, just pause and play. Let's get started. You'll see cues at the bottom of the screen. We'll also have some music here, or you can mute this and play your own music while we're doing it. But we're going to start with some bouncing motion, get our heart rate elevated, and then follow it up with some dynamic motion and do some kind of dynamic range of stretching to get ourselves ready, nice and limber for all the movement we're about to do. Remember to stay nice and relaxed and loose during the warm-up, just getting that range of motion going and saving that energy for the actual striking patterns that we're going to do. These leg mobility exercises will really open up the range of motion in your hips and your legs and get us nice and limber for the leg and kicking techniques that we are going to do. We now are going to move into the exercises that are very specific to Aikido. The very first one, rowing exercise, is a great hip exercise. Imagine you're in a row machine, right? Hip forward and back, arms forward and back, trying to unify that motion together. Shomenuchi Ikkyo Undo is an exercise of arm and body motion used to defend against an attack on the overhead, right? It could be a side strike or an overhead strike, but you're using the shoulder rotation and moving the arm straight up without a bend in the elbow. Now let's try two directions, forward and back, turning your hips from one side to the other without stepping. Just pivot on the balls or the heels of your foot. Happo Undo is an 8-directional exercise. Now going forward, back, side to side, and finishing off on the angles. Try to use the rotation of your hip to go back and forth, and try to use the side angles of your back foot, meaning you're going on your back foot to the right or back foot to the left. Tenkanundo, pivoting on your front foot, letting the back foot go behind you. Try this on both sides. Now try with a step. Step forward, then pivot on that front foot with the back foot going behind you. Swing the arms going to your hip or your abdomen range. Then we're going to move up to the face. Imagine somebody grabbing your wrist from the back, scooping up, turning your wrist over, and dropping straight down. Sayu Undo, left and right exercise. Arm coming straight over the top, dropping straight down with your hip and leg. Then try with a step, stepping behind your foot and then stepping out. Swing your arms wide and try to find some cohesive unison in movement. Then take a step back and try a step forward and step back motion with the same thing. Overhead strike. Moving into the striking ranges, Shomenuchi is right over the top of the head. Following up the next one after that with Yokomenuchi to the side of the head. And then Munetsuki is a forward punch to the chest, or the solar plexus. Now let's move into our boxing positions. Get a little bit nice and loose. Hands with the guard up. We're going into jab cross. Straight punches right there. Followed up with a hook uppercut. Then a jab cross hook uppercut combination. Try to stay relaxed, shooting the arms out and pulling them back in. Don't leave anything out. Great job so far. If you need to take a break now or whenever you need to. Pause the video, get some water, wipe yourself off, and then let's keep going. We're going to go into the elbow knee series. Alright, let's go for it here. Max effort on the knees. Just keep switching however you need to. But let's go through. Let's get at least 10 or 20 in. You can take a modification if you need to. Otherwise, keep going. Great effort so far, but you know, even I get tired. But hey, we're going to move into the kicking series. Front kick, roundhouse kick, side kick, and back kick. So let's get ready for that. Take your breaks whenever you need to. Don't forget to chamber your knee straight up as high as you can before the leg comes out. This is true for all kicks. So make sure that knee comes up first and then the leg is to follow, whether it's a roundhouse kick, front kick, side kick, or the back kick. Bring that knee up and then let the leg come out. Great power generation in this. Great job, great effort on this exercise. We are now finished with the tough part. Take a breath, get some water, and then come back on the mat. Don't forget the cool down. The cool down and the stretch is one of the most important parts. So don't go through this too quickly. Go through slower. If your heart rate is not down by the end of the exercise, then go ahead and take a little bit longer. Don't rush through it. Let those muscles cool down before you finish and turn this off. Nice forward lunge position. Here I'm just playing with the motions on where your arms want to be. You can do a nice yoga position, you can keep your hands down, you can do a punch, whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter. As long as you're nice and relaxed and getting that heart rate down, getting everything cool, that's the most important part here. And that's it. You are done. We just right under 20 minutes. A great workout. We got it fully well developed on kicking, punching, Aikido movements. Got a nice warm up and a nice cool down. Thanks for doing this. Hit play as many times as you want. See you next time.